Hello everybody. So today's video is me trying to show why the Tascam DP series and the model series are very close to recording in analog. I'm not saying they are recording in analog, I'm saying they're very close to it. So I have 5 reasons why it's like recording in analog. So number 1 is quite simple: time alignment. You don't have the ability to do it. So you can't sit there and time align your drums, time align your guitars. You could cheat and put it on your computer and then time align it and then bring it back. But honestly, why? Why would you want to? I think time alignment is one of the worst things that has ever come out of popular music. And number 2, which is the second worst as far as I'm concerned, well, I don't know, I might consider it even worse, is there's no auto-tune. So you can't auto-tune your guitars, your vocals. You can't do that. It's just not possible. It's not there. So those are 2 of the biggest reasons why you can't, why they're better, why they're better than analog. Now, granted, you can do this as well. You don't have to do this on a DAW, but for some reason, everybody feels that they need to as soon as they're using a DAW. So I'm pointing out that you just can't do it. There's no plug-in, there's no addition, there's nothing. You can't do it. So that's 1 and 2. Number 3. So looking at the model series, the Model 12, 16, and 24, mainly the 16 and 24, because I know this is true. The mixing board on those 2 is all analog. You are going directly through it. There is no digital part. It is all analog. So everything is going through as an analog system at that point. So that's getting you a little closer to the analog sound that people crave. You know, it's like, oh, I want that sound. There, that's where it is. Now, the reason why I didn't put the Model 12 in there is because when you look at the specs, Tascam makes it very clear that the 16 and the 24 are both analog. It's an analog board. They don't say that about the Model 12. So my assumption is it's not. It's probably, and if you look at current firmware updates on the Model 12 can now, you can use all those pots and everything to control your DAW if you want. So so it's kind of like, okay, well, maybe it's not anymore. Maybe, or not anymore. Maybe it never was. But, and like I said, I don't know if they're going to do the same with 16 and 24. They might not be able to, and that's probably why. So that's number 3. Number 4, all of them are great for doing a live recording off the floor. If you have the ability to do it, I've done it with the DP32. I've done 8 channels in and recorded live off the floor. Sounded great. Now, granted, it took a little bit of finagling, rejigging to make it happen because you're doing drums, bass, guitar, vocals, and you only have so much you can do it with. But it still sounded great. I'm hoping at some point to get to do it with the Model 24 because that will be 16 inputs. That's all. That's going to be cool if I can actually get a chance to do it. So 16 inputs, all live recording off the floor. And that's another thing that makes, if you're looking to recreate more of an analog sound, you want to do that because that's the analog sound is really, it used to be everybody recorded off the floor. You put everything together afterwards. Now, granted, like it did change after a while. Like I know Tom Petty's later albums, which Jeff Lynne produced, were all done separately. He didn't do them all as one band, which they were used to, and that caused issue. But yes, but originally that's the live analog sound, was everybody off the floor and then just record it that way. And number 5, the biggest reason, it is cheaper to go out and buy one of the digital systems than it is to go out and try to buy all your analog equipment. And that, my friends, is the big one right there. Like, you're going to spend a ton more trying to get all your analog equipment together, all your outboard gear, like your your rack systems. Yeah, you're going to spend so much more. And is it worth it? Well, no, because really all you are looking for in the end is you just want it to be, you want to have the flow of an analog system, and that's what the DP32, 24, the Model 12, 16, and 24, that's what they give you. They give you that feel, that flow, because everything is in a flow. You're not seeing it as much as you are with a like a DAW, because on the DAW you're seeing the wave and you can actually modify it right there. Like the model series, you don't have that ability at all. You don't get to see the wave. Now, granted, on the DP3224, you do get the little wave. You can go to the jog input and then play with it. And I use it, like I said, I use that for punching. But really, you don't get the same feel as you would with those. So, I'd like to apologize for this being a short video. From what I see now, it's about just over 6 minutes long. It has been a busy week, and with Easter coming, it's getting even worse. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.